All right. I need a little clarity in my mind. I think it feels weird. It feels weird. Feels like I'm missing something, you know? I really need to think it through. I'm not pushing it to tomorrow. This is definitely not procrastinating. I've got it. This is it. This definitely is it. Um, I look exactly how I look in the mirror. This is fantastic. It was the lighting. It really was the lighting. It looked like shit up above, upstairs. um, and here it looks fine. And I've got a plain background, exactly what I wanted in the outside room. You know, this is fantastic. Um, and the lighting is just, it's just really bright in here without any reflections and any interruptions, you know? And that's really all I need. Mm, I think I'll need a little bit of a more refined look. Got a little bit of a neck beard. Shave it all off. Not the whole beard. I've got the texturing in the hair being visible. Partition is clean and straight. Everything seems fine, you know? I can't quite. Um, what I'm saying is not interesting. It's boring. And nothing comes to mind that is actually interesting. So, yeah, games is the one thing that I can talk about. I've got a couple video ideas planned. I'm not going to write them down. I do want to just get to making stuff, and I can actually do it now. Okay, man, I've delayed this a lot, but at least I'm somewhere, so that's good. Um, I really thought I'm just gonna have to suck it up and record upstairs, um, which definitely would have been a bad idea. It looks really bad in that room. This looks so much better, right? I'm trying. That feeling is always there when the distractions clear, you know? That feeling of there's no point. I'm pushing through for sure. It really seems like I'm slowly figuring things out. My mind is so empty right now. I feel so bad. As soon as I started recording, um, just hearing how boring I am kind of sucked, you know? Trying to make it a little bit interesting, but I can't right now. I want everything to be perfect. I put on this shirt. I think this is the best I can look for a video. Put on my glasses, I suppose, so I can look a little bit better. Um, everything I've done is for these videos. And finally, it's all coming together. It's been a few weeks, and I want to say that I wasted a lot of time, but I really didn't, because every single day I thought about making videos, and I have tried to make these videos so many times, it just feels wrong, because you know, I shouldn't really be. I'm not really that good at acting, you know? Like, if I don't enjoy it, that's going to transfer over into my videos. And the videos are going to be boring. I think I've got a good thing going. I think I can really do this. You know, I really think I can do this. I have a feeling about this, you know? Really have a feeling about this. I think that I've crossed out everything that is bad, you know? And, man. I don't understand what the problem is. I think it's a. I'm sleepy, that's the problem. See, that's the problem. um, I'm also going to record shorts, for which I need a table and props. I have a few. Oh my god, how am I going to do the. How am I going to do the blanket thing over here? I can't hang it over here. Ooh, that's going to be a challenge. How am I going to do that? Dude. The blanket thing is so cool. I'm planning to do a short in which I will have a blanket over my head, you know, it will be diagonal, and I can rub my head on it. And when I rub my head, there's actual lightning that will come out of each one of my fingers and attract to the blanket. That's real lightning. That's not fake lightning. That's actual lightning that you see in the sky. Um, it's a smaller version of it. And also, if I rub it very hard, it burns my nose. My nose, there's a lightning bolt that reaches from my nose to the blanket, and it burns it. It actually burns. It stings my fingers and it stings my nose real bad. And that's so cool. And also, um, I can light an actual light bulb with it. That's how I know it's real lightning, you know? I can actually light a real light bulb with it. I think that is so fascinating that I gotta show it. I have to show it, you know? Okay, so the shorts that I'm planning is one with bubbles. I want to make giant bubbles with my hands. Nothing but my hands, soapy water in a bucket, little tiny bucket, this big, you know. Put it on the table. I got it all, you know. I got it all. I'd be like super flashy and stuff, you know. I'd start with a glass and dip my finger in it, and right? And that's a bubble. That's pretty cool. But what if you use your entire hand? You dip your entire hand in it, and then and I've got a giant bubble right here, you know. I got the whole thing planned. I'm planning to do, I have a great plan. I have a great idea to make a review of Subway Surfers. No one has ever made it. And for the review of Subway Surfers, here's my plan. I'm planning that I'm going to I'm going to record myself vertically, and I'm going to record myself dancing to the Subway Surfers tune. And so I'm going to record the entire review, and for the duration of the review, I'm going to record a vertical video in which I'm just going to be dancing to the Subway Surfers tune non-stop for a very long time. And what I will do is in the final video, I will put my video of dancing in the corner, just like how people put Subway Surfers in the corner for attention spans. I think that is a great idea. And I'm planning, like, in the end of it, I'm gonna have the me dancing over here, Subway Surfers gameplay over here, and I'm gonna be squash is something, a little animation over here, whatever I can find that's copyright free. There's gonna be a little gap between this Subway Surfers gameplay over here and me dancing over here. There's gonna be a little gap. In that gap, I'm gonna have a flashing animation that says subscribe, and I'm gonna be like in the middle of all of these fucking things, you know? It's like it will look like the capitalism banners everywhere. It will look like that by the end of the video. So basically I'm thinking like, okay, so I'm gonna start and I'm gonna be dancing, and I'll put the dance over there, and then I will be reviewing the game, and then in order to review it, I will show it right over here, right? So it's over here, right? And then I will talk about something else, and the animation will play here, and I'll be like, oh my god, it's everywhere, you know? And then there will be a subscribe animation over here. It's like, oh my god, I'm just being squished by everything, you know? Like, kind of thinking about like, it's all taking over, you know, capitalism is taking over. I think that's a great idea. I'm very excited about that. Sky will be the first one. Sky is the thing that I want to practice with, you know? I want that to be a new beginning for me. I know I'm not very good at video making, and that's what I want to do. I want to make the Sky review so that I can practice it on Sky, because Sky is one of those games which really deserves a lot of attention, and I think I can bring it that attention by making a really, really good review. And also, my review of Sky has to, like, at least if I do a half decent job, it has to be good, because Sky is a really good game and people like game reviews. So if I can review it really well, there isn't a Sky game review on YouTube. There must be some reviews for sure, but if I can do a good quality job, you know, if I can create a review that sums up what they are saying, you know, and what I've heard from the player base and what my personal experience is, packet that all together in a very fun, nice to watch video, then I think that will do good. I think that's a really good idea, you know. I'm thinking a lot of things. You know, I have another video that I'm gonna make on this really cool guy, Ivan Doran. I've got another video planned, which I will make about music, because I've had this question ever since I was young. Why aren't there any black keys between B and C and E and F, right? Why not? In fact, of course, that wasn't my question. That is a question for sure. I am curious about that, but I'm way more curious about why music looks like that. You have 2 black keys and 3 black keys. Three black keys, right? Why? That looks like something, right? That looks like something. It looks like it's something going on here. It doesn't look like a random arrangement that somebody came up with. No, it looks like it's something. It is something. And what is that? And I tried to find it on YouTube. Couldn't find a video about it on YouTube. Of course, I could find videos that talk about each specific thing in separate videos, but I can't find one video that answers these questions very satisfactorily, whatever, you know. I can't find one video that consolidates all of this in a satisfying way. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'll make that. You know, I think that's a great idea. And I want to make a lot of videos on music, but those will be personal, you know. So I will just put that on my channel. I'm fascinated by music, and I found so much good information about it. I'll put all of that information out. I think that I think that there is a lot that I have to say. Okay, that's annoying. I think that there's a lot that I have to say, and I think that I can empty it all out. And I think that some of what I have to say can actually attract attention of people, and I need money. So if I can create good content for people to enjoy, I can call this a job, and that would make me even more free to make even more videos. And that's the point that I want to get to. That's what excites me about all of this. I don't know what I'm gonna do after these videos are made. That's a bit scary. I don't know. Because these are ideas that I've sat on for years. But what if I put it all out? Where am I gonna get ideas from then? Man. Of course, content making is a difficult job. But I really think I can do it. I really think that I can do it. I think in a way I'm kind of made for it because I've always done stuff like that, and people have always appreciated that side of me, you know? So, yeah. I found this really nice article when I was looking at music. I found the beginnings of music coincide with beginnings of language, and I found motherese, 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 kind of like Chinese, Japanese, etc. Cantonese, motherese, right? And that's that language that you speak to babies with. Oh, he's a good little boy. He's a good little boy. That language is called motherese. And they did a bunch of experiments on motherese. And my God, those are the most adorable experiments I've ever seen. I'm thinking that I can make a video on that. But I think it's a little bit too niche. I don't think people will be interested in that. But I love it, so I will make a video on it. I don't have high hopes with that video. I don't think that video will do very well. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's the plan. Versus Sky. I need to find a good way to talk about Sky without making Sky sound boring. I need to capture everything that has made Sky beautiful and exciting to me, and I need to tell people that, all of that. And I think if I think I can add my perspective on it, it'll be very good.